What's up, everyone? It's Optimus N64. Um, just wanted to make just some kind of random video. I wouldn't say it's a random video, but it's more of my thoughts on something video. Recently, I was spending some of my time on YouTube a lot. I usually spend a lot of time on YouTube, but there's a channel I've been following on YouTube. And the channel is called L1 Games. And, the L stands for left, as we all know, as most gamers know. And his channel is kind of mostly followed by gamers, and a lot of people call him Muznik or Gamer Muzz. And I got him on Facebook, and he owns this store called L1 Games. It's in Ohio. And judging on some of the videos I've seen, it's at a mall. Which, if he's watching this, he could be correcting my mistakes. Well, and this is kind of a message to him. Gamer Muzz, I just want to say you've got the greatest and awesomest videos I've ever seen on your account. What kind of videos are my favorites? Well, I like the one where you were showing how to restore these discs. You were talking about how there were stickers on the front of the CD. And I'm sure you would never do, because, you had this little spray thing, and when you carefully remove a sticker from a CD, and you just spray it with this little thing, and all this just comes off. And to be honest, don't get mad at me, but there's this store over in Pikeville, Kentucky. It's called Page Three's Game Zone, and my mom, she got me a Sega Dreamcast game called Dead or Alive 2 for Valentine's Day 2010. And here's what I just don't understand. I found, two stickers on the front of the CD. And they were from the store. they were from the store. And why would stores do that? Stores that sell old video games, new and old, and why would they put that on the front of the CD? And thanks to them, my Dead or Alive 2 can't play because part of the paint has been removed. A lot of it. Honestly, at some point, I would have to say it's kind of my fault, because I just wanted to remove the sticker. I couldn't stand it being on there. But, if I had a wish, I wish that would never happen. And it's ruined, but your video, some of your videos give us quick tips and some good information. And I have to admit, those are really impressive videos, and those marks, I see them a lot on CDs. I got Rogue Warrior for PlayStation 3 from GameStop last year, and I saw a mark written on it. Well, I wouldn't say mark. I kind of think a name. I'll have to look at it again, but that little come-off spray that you have, if I could, I would try to find one of those. Those are really interesting. And what really made me happy is that you got a disc refurbisher. It's got two on it. You can put two CDs. You just close the hatch and it turns on. And it really does work, because you showed the CDs before and after you put them in. And it actually removes all the scratches, even the deep scratches. I had this disc refurbisher from GameStop, and at some point that kind of helped me. It helped when I on some of my games. I tried it on my Super Mario Galaxy and Mario Party 8, but unfortunately it didn't really help. It's those two games are one of my favorites. They have a deep scratch in it, and I can't remove them. And I got 120 stars on Super Mario Galaxy, and I've been trying to get it working again, because every time I beat the game, it always makes me watch this movie scene that shows the secret ending. You know, I saw the secret ending on YouTube, but I don't want to see it on my game. I want to skip it, but unfortunately, as it seems, Nintendo just didn't have the sense to make it where you can skip it. And I would really love to play as Luigi and get that last star, the 121st star. But I'm not going to quit. And yeah, I really can't afford those disc refurbishers. I'd love to have one. And you know, I see them a lot. I saw them on these online stores, and they're just like over $600. They can be over $1,000. But when I showed it to my cousin, he said he could make one. And I would love to see that. I pray and hope that he could make one, because I would love to get some of my old games working. After this, after when I get done with my favorite videos from you, I'm going to show you my game collection. Okay, another set of videos. You showed us another one of my favorites. One of them was called My Co-Star, your cat Kagero. It's a Manx. She was so adorable. She had, and whenever she meows, meow, it sounds like a bell ringing, a church bell. But yeah, that cat was so adorable. And other than that, you had that one video called Judgment Day Survival Tips. You were a nut in that. On that video. You covered yourself with the chair and knocked all those movies on. Oh gosh. And another set of videos, you also had a lot of videos, like some of them you're trying to tell people to stop blaming video games on society's problems, which I believe that has to stop. Some of those videos require, what was I saying? Some of those videos had, one of them was in the 40s. It was called The God of War Shooting. Actually, it was called Another Tragedy Blamed on Video Games. But the news article was called it the God of War Shooting. It was a 13-year-old and a 15-year-old, and you know, the 13-year-old shot the 15-year-old, but yet they blamed the game God of War, even though God of War is based off Greek mythology. And Greek mythology has no guns in it. And I agree with you. And that one lawyer tried to get Jack Thompson help. You're the one lawyer in America who could help this family. No, Jack. Jack can't help at all. He's lost all these court cases to the video game industry, so he is not the lawyer in America that can help anyone. There's a lot of things in this world that Jack does not realize, like he fails to understand. And I'm glad he got disbarred, because he totally deserved it. He's tried to force his own religious agenda down people's throats. And if he calls himself a Christian, he wouldn't do that. You don't force people to love one another. Jesus never forced anyone to love you. He gave you a choice. And I'm not saying that just to be over-religious. I'm saying that to show Jack Thompson the things that he fails to realize. Freedom of religion. That's one of the rights that America has. And you're right, we can't say freedom of religion and then persecute non-Christians. But, you know, a lot of people will agree on other people's opinions, and sometimes I agree on other opinions too, but I don't hate Jack. I'm just sick and tired of his opinion on games. It's stupid. It's got to stop. And another thing, you got a lot of videos about Jack Thompson. The one where he writes a letter to Stress Zelnick's mother. Stress Zelnick of Take-Two. You know, the letter was meant to be for his mother, and it was total crap. That letter I read, it was stupid. I would love to do anything to punch Jack in the face. No, I don't want to do that, because